Every morning, a bell rings. You sit in rows. You raise your hand before speaking. You wait for permission to move. And you repeat this routine for nearly 16 years. We call this education. But think about it. Why does learning look so much like factory work? Why are students grouped by age, taught the same topics, tested at the same time, and judged by the same numbers? Is this really the best way to learn? Or was this system designed for a completely different world? To understand this, we have to go back more than 200 years to a place called the Kingdom of Prussia. In the late 1700s and early 1800s, Prussia wanted to build a strong, disciplined society. After suffering military defeats, leaders realized something important. They needed citizens who could read instructions, follow rules, and work together efficiently. So they built one of the world's first large-scale public education systems. Students were organized into classrooms. Subjects were divided into fixed periods. A bell signaled when to start and when to stop. This system wasn't created to destroy creativity. It was created to create order, discipline, and basic literacy in a rapidly changing society. And surprisingly, this model worked. Then came the Industrial Revolution. Factories began spreading across Europe and America. Machines required workers who were punctual, consistent, and able to follow instructions. Many educators and industrial leaders saw that the structured school model matched factory life perfectly. Not because it was evil, but because it was efficient. Large groups of students could be taught at once. Schedules made systems predictable. Standard tests made evaluation easier. And slowly, this factory-style structure spread across the world. Not because it was perfect, but because it was practical. But here's where the real mystery begins. Factories changed. Technology evolved. The world became digital. But classrooms stayed mostly the same. Your brain today lives in a world of creativity, innovation, and fast-changing skills. But many school systems were built for a time when stability mattered more than creativity. This creates what psychologists call a learning mismatch. Your brain, especially the prefrontal cortex, is naturally designed for problem-solving, imagination, and exploration. But when systems reward memorization more than curiosity, many students feel bored, disconnected, or even unintelligent. Not because they lack ability, but because the system doesn't match how they learn best. So what does this mean for you? It means education is not broken, but incomplete. Schools can give you structure, discipline, and basic knowledge. But the modern world demands something more. Skills like creative thinking, communication, financial awareness, emotional intelligence, adaptability. These are rarely graded in classrooms, but they decide success in real life. And this is where the idea of unlearning becomes powerful. Not rejecting school, but expanding beyond it. So ask yourself this honestly. Did school teach you how to memorize information or how to understand the world? Did it train you to follow instructions or to create something new? Because the future doesn't belong to the most obedient people. It belongs to the most adaptable ones. Now tell me in the comments, do you feel school prepared you for real life or just trained you to follow schedules? And subscribe to Everyday Mystery, because in the next deep dive, we'll uncover another hidden pattern shaping the way your brain thinks.